Hey, hey, hey! Hello, everybody, and welcome to this first edition of the MvX Gathering, the largest online MultiversX conference. For over 3 hours, we'll be trying to answer a simple question altogether. How can MultiversX win the Layer 1 competition? Together with my guests, we'll cover everything from entertainments, NFT, DeFi, RWA, ecosystem, and so on. 6 roundtables discussions with some of the best builders in the ecosystem will take place at the GM Web3 microphone. Before we start, don't forget to share the X Spaces link, the YouTube link, and the Twitch link, because it's important for us to reach as much people as possible. Our guests have been generous, by the way. At the end of the show, we'll be giving away $400 to 15 winners drawn at random from show's quote tweets. So if you guys are here and my first roundtable is full now, we are ready to start with the first roundtable today dedicated to entertainment, memecoin, gaming, content creation, events. That's the first topic. And for this, I'll be welcoming Stefan. Hello, Stefan. How are you?
Jeremy, good to see you.
It's your second time on GM Web3. Very happy to have you today.
Happy to be here. Thanks.
We are also with UNESCO from X Cards, the biggest poker project on MultiversX. Hello, UNESCO. What's up?
Hello, everybody. What's up? I'm good.
Great to have you here today. We are also with the Alchemist from Crypto Shroom. Hello, the Alchemist. What's up?
Hey, what's up? You hear me correctly?
Yes, perfectly.
Perfect. Thanks for having me.
Welcome here. And we are also with Mihai, the co-founder of AI Nexus, the Next X Launchpad. How are you, Mihai?
Hi. Thanks for having me. I don't know why my webcam isn't working. It's on, so sorry for that. I'll figure out the technical details. But at least you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, awesome. So it's good to be here. Thank you for the invite.
Thank you for accepting. And we are also with Adam from his car. Let's have a look.
GM. Not a Lambo yet, but Bitcoin is pumping, Bobo is pumping. Hopefully UGLD will pump. So yeah. Hello, everybody.
Welcome, Adam. Great to have you today. And Valentine, you will be at the next table about NFTs. Stay with us. So, guys, we will start this first roundtable, and I prepared some topics, some questions for you guys. So to be sure that everybody can speak and everybody don't speak over each other, so it's clear for the listeners and speakers. We have a private chat here, so when you want to have a say, accept the word I will give you, feel free to say just up or something in the private chat, so it will be easier to buy the mic between you. So the question is, how do you entertain and engage the MultiversX community? And the first question I'll have for you is, how can we exploit the specific features of MultiversX to make entertainment more engaging and immersive? Let's speak about the blockchain and what it provides to you guys from your perspective. Who wants to start?
Yeah, I'll go.
Go, Mihai.
Because for me, it's easier because we haven't really done any of the MultiversX integrations yet. We just had a look at the tools they offer. We're still in the process of building our app, so we will start integrating in January. However, what I can say is that MultiversX basically ticked all the boxes on my requirements list for the blockchain part. We plan on having an app that has hopefully millions of users on the mobile platforms, and we want to onboard as many of these Web2 users to Web3. But again, we haven't started the implementations yet. I want to mention like the low fees, the security, and the fact that we can use MultiversX as an invisible blockchain, not to scare off our users and to incentivize them to come to Web3. These are the main things that I'm looking forward to implementing.
Thank you, Mihai. And thank you very much for this. Can you please check your mic, because the sound is not very good. It's pretty poor.
Yeah, let me reconnect my headsets. I don't know what to do with them. They sabotage me every now and then.
Okay. Who wants to say something about this topic? How MultiversX, as the way it's built, can improve the engagement, the commitment, and the entertaining of the blockchain and of the community. Maybe Adam.
Yeah, I was looking for the keyboard to write up. So, as you all know, I'm a big promoter of the Bobber, and not just Bobber. Bobber is the best example because it made it as far as possible in terms of market cap, attention, hype, and everything else. But any other meme can come, and it was funny to see today earlier Benny tweeting about memes on MultiversX. So a little bit later, but it's good that we have this right now. Can you still hear me?
Do you know anything
I
about
have
this?
connection lost.
Now we can hear you. Do you know anything about Benny's?
GRM, can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Can you still hear me?
Can you? Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, sorry. Don't laugh, Stefan. And I told you with an N. Yeah, so basically how we can benefit is like, I've always said that the entire Web3 space, it's an attention game, right? Look what happened with Peanut and with Peanut in general, first of all, and then what happened with Peanut and ACT meme tokens being listed on Binance, right? I personally, for the first time, bought some Sol, bought some Peanut, and made some profits, and it made me happy. So, yeah, if you ask me, you should bring people.
Specifically, MultiversX. What's more in?
Yeah, specifically on MultiversX.
Or Exported.
Again,
You
it's
can
an
buy Peanut from Exportal, for example.
No, I went and bought it on Radium directly. The idea is the following: it's attention right now. It's on memes. Go and do something with the memes. They will come, and for them it doesn't matter how they will buy it. How can you buy a meme on MultiversX? You need Exportal, right? So they will download Exportal. Then they will discover maybe Guardians, maybe low transactions fees, the security. They will discover the ecosystem and so on. So basically, memes, it's a tool for onboarding people, right? Beside profits, if you have profits, then you are even better. But right now, okay, yeah, go move to the next one.
Stefan?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think what is most important when it comes to entertaining a community is really just maintaining sustainability for yourself. Looking at your product, looking at the community, and asking yourself kind of what you want to be offering your community at the end of the day, the people who are kind of consuming your content. And for me, what I've learned over the years is really the key of sustainability. Consistency is the absolute key, both for personal growth and health. Like if we go to the gym and lift weights, like if we hit every day as hard as we can, like that might yield some great results, but we also run the risk of damaging our muscles, right? and that could take us out of the game for the long term if, we have a serious injury in our bicep or something like that, and then we can't even work out, or if we break a leg because we, push too hard and we just wore ourselves down too much. I think that's the biggest thing to look out for in the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain. With a platform like Twitter, like X, in the crypto markets, they're open 24/7, 365 days a year. It's really easy to get pulled into that community, and it's human interaction all the time, and that's stimulating for us. So I think it's just really key to be sustainable, check yourself, take those breaks from what you're doing, and ensuring that you're consistently providing quality content rather than overextending and getting too involved in things that at the end of the day don't add value and don't direct people back to the product.
Yeah, definitely. Consistency, content creation, and interaction with the community. Ionesco?
Yeah. To just to get back on the question about why MultiversX is good for entertainment, I think, especially for gaming, the thing, maybe the key thing for success is the availability to erase the blockchain layer. I mean, we all know that NFT and blockchain haven't a very good reputation today. Maybe it will be different tomorrow, but for the moment, and if you wanna entertain the community and make it simple, the MultiversX technology is good, especially for latencies, for fees and things like that. And of course, about Sovereign Shard that will be able to supply some specific layers in order to play and to entertain with quite zero frictions. So I think MultiversX is good for that. It's a good place. I'm not speaking only about game, but about all the entertainment that you can bring. And it's also about things like ticketing or events or things like that, because all you want is to have fun when it's about entertainment. And when you want to have fun, you don't want to have some difficulties or to wait or to, you see what I mean? So the fact is that MultiversX is able to do that. So you don't see the blockchain, you only see the fun.
Okay. The Alchemist,
Yeah.
you decided to build a Crypto Shroom, which is a very simple but very fun game on Multiversix, and at the time it brought a lot of activity on the chain. What's your feedback from this experience and what you are building at the moment with the Crypto Shroom?
Well, if we can link it to like how easy it's to onboard on like MvX, like Adam and Ionesco mentioned earlier, the fees and the availability to like onboard on X Portal really easily are the main tools for our accomplishment today, right? And the future aspects are really like bright as well, because we got other tools for gaming that are coming in like the next protocols on MvX, such as like dynamic NFTs soon. So all those tools make that MvX are what we chose to build on and result in what we are today, right?
Yeah, definitely. So now I would like maybe to ask you what mechanisms or strategies can be put in place to transform users into active members of a sustainable community on MultiversX. I mean, you are working hard to attract people on your games, or on your table of poker, on your X account, and so on. So how to use these users, players, investors on memecoin to discover the other side of the ecosystem. Who wants to start with it? Maybe your mic is better, Mihai.
Yeah, I hope so. I have these huge DJ headsets as a backup. So
Perfect now. Yeah.
yeah, awesome. Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. I got sabotaged when I should be at my best. So yeah, I think the main approach for us will be, once we have the app ready and we start implementation, to try and go for, as I mentioned, the invisible blockchain approach, in which our users are on Web 2, so on Google and Apple Play. I mean, will be once the app is published, and we have some terms of service that we need to basically follow. And we also want the users to benefit from the Web3 part without knowing that they're getting into Web3 per se. So I want to show the price first without showing the technology. And this will work in a series of strategies that we have for onboarding Web2 to Web3 users, which is mostly giving them incentives that are Web3 related and can only be claimed once they have a wallet. So we'll keep giving them basically, when they complete a level or a game, they will get 2 rewards. One will be the Web2 reward, and the other one will be like an additional Web3 reward, which they can't claim unless they have the wallet. So I think by using this strategy and applying it to hundreds of thousands or millions of users, we will manage to get a lot of new accounts on MultiversX, and some of them, yeah, will go into X Portal and will go into the rest of the community and will start using the ecosystem. I think that's the approach, not to force Web3 onto your users, but to give it as an incentive.
Very interesting. Stefan?
Yeah, I actually just had a thought to what Mihai was saying, and it's a saying that I've heard over and over again of making the blockchain layer kind of invisible and not forcing Web3 onto anybody, make it, you know, seamless and make it integrated. But just a food for thought. What if in the world, you know, so far the narrative has been that blockchain, we're not sure about it, the world doesn't use it, and it's too complicated. But as we see this shift in mentality and adoption in the world of blockchain, you know, I think that there stands a high chance, a high probability that, in fact, blockchain will become the gold standard. And in fact, on the contrary, that people know without a shadow of a doubt that they are using blockchain, right? Because if we're going from this old paradigm of Web 2, like, oh, we just log in with our Google account and we save our passwords. What if in the future, whenever the gold standard is, you know, immutable, verifiable, you know, data, we want to ensure that people are confident like this is blockchain? Because if we create it so seamlessly, that does create space for people to come in, exploit, tell people, hey, this is blockchain. It's so seamless you can't even tell. And the user who isn't, you know, diving deep into these things won't know to verify it. They won't care to verify it. They'll just simply trust. So maybe there's a opportunity there to tell people that this is blockchain and we're proud of it.
Yeah, definitely. Ionesco? And after Adam.
Yeah, sure. The question is how to convert a user, I mean players to user of the blockchain, right?
Of the other side, of the other part of the ecosystem.
For me, there is 2 ways to bring people to entertainment, then to convert them to users. The 2 ways that will help to bring people profit, of course, and fun. So if you can gather the 2, it's perfect. But people will come for those two elements. They want to win money, because if they spend time somewhere in the community or on a website or in a group or anything, they want it to be profitable. So if the entertainment that you provide is profitable, you can keep players or keep people in the event or in the game. The second one is the fun. I mean, if you do something really addictive and people are just forgetting that they're losing time, they will stay and they will come back. And in this way, if you can make it fun, even if it's not profitable, you will keep people. But after, the question is how you convert those people into user. So I think it's the time that will make this. Actually, if they come for profit or fun, at a certain point they will become quite addict about it, and when it become to be a part of the journey of people, and if they get used to play this game or come here to play or to spend time with people, at a certain time they will feel like they're a part of a community, and then I think that's a good time to convert people. So it can be like members or maybe like micro payments transaction or thing like that. But the first point, I think, it's to make people feel they're part of a community, and that's the best way to bring them to become blockchain users for me.
GRM, you're on mute, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so I was saying, sorry, Adam, when you attract people with Bober, for example, is there any strategy for you to make them discover the other part of the ecosystem? And if yes, which are they?
Yeah, so basically, when you attract people, I mean, when you're targeting people, uh, usually we targeted people from Web3, right? So people from other chains come discovering MultiversX. When we've hit 80 million market cap, we had national coverage. We had people asking us, oh, what's this Bobber? I've read about Bobber. How can I buy Bobber? And so on. It's basically the same thing that happens with Bitcoin right now, which, by the way, just hit 93K. You got all these messages from friends, right? Oh, Bitcoin is 93. Bobber, it's I hear about Bobber everywhere. How can I buy it? And then how they buy it, and as my previous colleagues here stated, there are two verticals. So people either join for profits, either if it's a game as AI Nexus is developing, or Shrooms, it's for the community. So they're gonna end up like, okay, I bought Bobber, I made some profits. The first question would be from a normie, how can I get it out, right? And then they discover checks, or they discover how to transfer funds, or I bought Bobber, what can I do with it right now? Well, you can create an LP. What's an LP? Well, go to X Exchange, go to Wandex, and then they discover DEXs and so on. So basically, my bet would be on the community, because when you have a strong community, you can educate the new people coming in, and then they can slowly discovering other offerings that blockchain has through ownership, maybe some NFTs inside the game, maybe some cool profile pictures that we did with Bobber, for example, and they're gonna be distributed as NFTs and so on. And I think even if they discover it, at some point they will get wrecked in a way or another, because everybody needs to go through a complete cycle, to say so, or at least a bear market, and then they will understand, and then they will be those who onboard other people, and so on. So yeah, that was it for me.
Okay, very complete cycle, and very interesting. The Alchemist, you want to take the last take about this topic, and I will have a last question for you guys.
I wanted to add the fact that he talked about like a learning circle. It's really true, because at the start we had a lot of like Web3 people that joined in the project, and slowly we wanted to like spread out to Web2 and to include, like, to welcome people into MvX, right? So that's the whole thing, like how to introduce them to Web3. So we really got this cycle of people already there that with pleasure, because they're happy to be part of the project. The community really shares their learnings with the newcomers, right? So it's like a virtuous circle, and it gets learned. Everyone learns from everybody, right? And also, yeah, it's like the easy access to the game. The fact that Ionesco talked about the addictive aspect. We talk more about like how easy it is to like the will to join.
Maybe to be more concrete, you, for example, you attracted a lot of people through Crypto Shroom that wanted to click on that tap to earn game, and from these newcomers on the chain, for example, maybe some of them wanted to discover the other part of the ecosystem. So maybe what have you been doing on the Discord or on your Telegram? I don't know if you have one. Maybe to guide them, to educate them, yourself, your community, or maybe some tools?
Well, for us, it's different. It's not really on the speculative aspect. It's more on like how to generate transactions. and yeah, and benefit from the technology. It's not the speculative aspect. It's more on thanks to the Tap to Earn game we made at the start of this year, to invite people freely, like with free access to this blockchain, and then introduce them to the technologies. For example, really recently, funny history. Someone found one of our cards in I don't know how you call it. A vide-grenier. I don't know how you call this in English. If someone could tell me, one of our World of Shrooms cards, and
A
they
garage
found,
sale.
yeah, and the dollar sale, and they found out that it was our project, and so we introduced them to the Web3 technology and MvX. So really quickly, they joined in, and all the community was happy. We were like, "What? You found them in a dollar sale? What? How is that
Okay.
possible?" And we were like really shocked.
Okay. So let's go for the last question, and it will be a recurrent question for all the roundtables. X-Alliance wanted to be there today, but unfortunately Lucas could not come, just to mention. But anyway, what areas for improvement could the foundation consider to promote your respective activities? Can be music, can be poker, can be games, can be memecoin, maybe the whole entertaining ecosystem. Which help would you think it can be interesting for your activities and the whole entertaining ecosystem on MultiversX? Who wants to start? Yeah, Ionesco, let's go.
Yeah, I won't say I need promotion or anything like that. You know, my project is about poker, and so there is some we're on a gray zone, I would say, because addiction is also very dangerous. So I'm not expecting anything from the foundation, except one thing, and I think all the project will agree with that. We need new user, we need new fresh blood in the ecosystem. So what I'm waiting for MultiversX Foundation is to bring new people a lot into the ecosystem, and then our job will be to keep them in the ecosystem and to show them how our community is great.
Okay. Yeah, I will repeat the question just to be clear for everyone. And I will ask this same question to every roundtable at the end. Which help, which tool, which operation, which action from the foundation, the founders, or the core team members could help you with your activities to, I don't know, get awareness, get users, or maybe to make the entertaining ecosystem grow. So, Stefan?
Sure, yeah, I think that's a tough one, especially over the past 3 years. There's been a lot of people that have kind of gotten upset because they feel like they're not getting the recognition or support from the core foundational team that they wanted. And that's just a tough question to answer. I'll be looking forward to seeing what other people say, because at the end of the day, like, I feel like the team is doing everything that they need to. They're onboarding new high-level companies such as AI Nexus to launch on X Launchpad, and this entices people to learn more and start using the technology. For somebody like me, I make music. Sure, it would be great if some of the team would, interact with it and talk about it. But at the end of the day, what I think that I look for them to do is to ensure that the blockchain is running and improving. So probably not the greatest take, because I think a lot of people want to say, oh, the team should be doing more involved and more sharing and more showing excitement. But a lot of things, and if the team overexposes itself to being a center point of sharing about all these projects, like, everything is just going to be diluted, and the most important things may not be so clear. So it's a tough question to answer. I'm happy with what the team has done. I don't expect them to do anything for me, but if they did engage with the music that I was putting on the blockchain through Ethereum, Like, I think that would just be cool. You know, I'm not looking for promotion, but it would be cool for the team to simply engage with some of these things.
Okay. Adam?
Yeah, I have to. I mean, there are two different things over here. First of all, the foundation shouldn't get involved directly in any project. For a long time, we've seen this thing like those who are here for 3 years know that all the projects were waiting for Benny to tweet about their project or to do this or to do that, like Benny to take action. That's not something that we should all wait for. What I would, let's say, want for them to focus would be on user acquisition, on liquidity, right? Because if you attract users for your blockchain, all the projects benefit from it. Then it's up to the user's choice if they will go to AI Nexus, if they will mint Stefan's music, if they will buy Bobber or sit at a poker play or AI Shrooms or whatever other project. So my conclusion is that they should focus only on user acquisition and
Or any type.
liquidity, any type.
Any
Right.
type.
I would love, for example, I mean, if you ask me, and I'm biased right now, if they want to support memes, the best way to do it would be to just take Bobber and help it to be listed on a tier 1 checks, right? That would make the biggest noise. That will help Bobber, but in the same time, with a checks announcement, you will have people coming and buying Bobber, and then they'll wonder, okay, I bought this Bobber, very cool. What other memes are here, right? And that's how you start the meme season.
Okay, we have 3 minutes left. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I don't know who did not speak already about this topic. Mihai and The Alchemist.
Yeah. If you want, I'll go real quick.
Yeah, okay.
I'm kind of the new guy in the ecosystem, less than a year old. To me, to be honest, I received all the support that I could have needed. Again, we haven't really started integrating MultiversX features yet, so I'm not at that point, but the team has been very open. Communication has been very good. And to be honest, I agree with what Adam was saying, more user acquisition. I think we're on the right path to do that. And to be honest, again, I think I'm part of the solution in that sense, in the way that we have a large user base, and my value proposition for MultiversX for collaborating with them and building on their blockchain was, guys, I'll bring users to the blockchain. So I'm basically trying to help MultiversX do what they're doing anyway.
Great mindset. The Alchemist for the last word.
Yeah, I mean, we as like a game, we weren't expecting many like anything new from like the foundation or the core team. We're just building on what we are, the foundations, not the foundation, but the basis of the blockchain. So I mean, with time, we've got like access to more communication between projects and MvX towards their projects, with highlights on the export lab, etc. And yeah, I mean, the only aspect I would like maybe to enforce would be having a better like spotlight on not a bad joke, but a better spotlight on like what MultiversX has to offer for people that don't know anything about MvX, to just make it short.
Thank you very much, guys, for coming this morning. Sorry, I'm completely fucked up with the GM.
Morning for me.
Oh, morning for you? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. I let you leave, and I wish you all the best for your projects. And see you soon for maybe a next edition of the MvX Gathering. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jam.
Thank you very much. And now we will launch. UNESCO doesn't want to leave. I love you.
I stay here.
I can kick you off. Bye, brother.
Bye-bye.
Oh,